So guys, the Forex trading community is wild. It's one of the craziest communities I've seen. Very, very amazing community, but very, very opinionated on the type of style you should be trading. And if you take a loss, the things you did wrong. And if you take a win, the things you did right. So in today's video, I'm going to be responding to the comments that a lot of people in the community on my channel have been saying about my style from previous videos. It's important for me to get back and respond so you guys can hear from me. And it's easier to do it like this. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I like that you're focusing on yourself and your trading ideas as opposed to what people in the community are doing. Appreciate the support, bro. By the way, guys, I appreciate everyone that comments, whether you agree, whether we disagree, whether you like me, whether you dislike me. It doesn't matter. We're all open to opinions, and it doesn't matter. Lots of people these days pretend to be professional traders. Well, that's okay. We all have our own strategy. Exactly. A lot of people, and rightly or wrongly, are criticizing the individual trades that I take, whether they win, whether they lose. It's good when I win. It's bad when I lose. We all trade differently, and that's okay. There's no one strategy fits all, and one strategy is the one piece of information you need to make money. If you're making money trading fundamentals, if you're making money trading price action, it doesn't matter. If you're making good returns, I think I'm up 4% for the year so far. So it's not amazing at all. It's not fantastic, but it's still, 1.5% months consistently isn't too bad, and I'm improving, and that's why I'm documenting it on here. I love the mindset. Longevity and sustainability is key. Well done, mate. Cheers, bro. I appreciate it. Again, whether you say something positive or negative, I appreciate interacting with you guys. I put myself out here. I'm happy. I enjoy communicating with you, whether you like me, whether you agree, whether you disagree, whether you hate my strategy, whether you hate my style of trading. It doesn't matter. We're here to talk about it, and that's why it's important. Please, are you open to questions? Yeah, if you want to ask me a question, message me on Instagram. I have a link I'll have a link in this video, link in the description. Please teach your strategy. I don't know if you're joking, because a lot of people have been criticizing the strategy recently, but yeah, I have old videos that I made a video on about my strategy. You're better than me putting it out in public. The way everyone's talking in these comments are crazy, like they're born profitable. Exactly. I mean, I put myself out there. I want to document my journey. I want to help people along the way through my mistakes, through the things I enjoy. And it'd be cool to look back as well, like in 2 years' time from here, and be like, wow, do you remember when I was making a video on this, and now I'm funded, now I'm getting payouts. Now it's be a cool log to track. So yeah, I appreciate the comment, appreciate the support, bro. A road to a million funding, yet you're micromanaging 1% moves and celebrating break-even weeks. I mean, I haven't been celebrating break-even weeks. I don't celebrate whether I win, lose, or break even. What I celebrate is executing the plan profitably. So whether I don't celebrate the outcome, because that's not constructive. I celebrate if I entered the trade part of my plan and managed it part of my plan, then that's all I can do, because the outcome will take care of itself if you have backtested and you have an edge and you have backtested results that suggest you have positive expectancy long term. This is exactly why most traders get nowhere. You're overcomplicating simple concepts, tweaking entries mid-process, and obsessing over every pip. I mean, I don't think I was doing that. I don't think I was doing that. I wasn't tweaking any entries because I stuck with the entry model, and I wasn't obsessing over every pip because I had a clear management plan, which I explained in the video of when I was moving to break even. So there was a time where I was up 1.3%, I think, in that video, and it pulled back to break even, and I wasn't obsessing. I had a clear entry model, clear management plan, clear target. So yeah, but I appreciate your comment. He always lets his winners run. Yeah, about closing trade early, whatever. Yeah, so I always let my winners run. I have my management plan in place for that very reason. I do agree with adding another model is only going to complicate things. So with this new entry model, it wasn't something I've just plucked up out the blue. It wasn't something that I thought, oh, I'm going to just start trading this style. The community that I've been in, I've been trading this all last year. The reason why I haven't been implementing it is because I haven't backtested it myself. The last month, I've been backtesting this thoroughly on most of the currency pairs, getting sufficient data to suggest I have positive expectancy trading the swing trading entry model. I know I have positive expectancy with the day trading model, which is why I trade it. But the swing trading, I haven't been entering. I haven't been using that entry model because I wanted to make sure for myself that I've got my own data, that I'm confident in my entries. I'm confident seeing a good quality setup and a bad quality setup. So the community that I'm in have been trading this for a while, but I've just not been implementing it. So I get what you're saying. It can overcomplicate things if you're trading completely different styles, but the swing trading and day trading all play hand in hand. You're looking at the same daily time frame. It's just the entry. Instead of waiting for the breakdown retest on the 1 hour, you're just entering below the low on the daily. But I get what you're saying. You're calling something overextended with zero exhaustion indicator, no volume divergence, no momentum slowdown, no liquidity footprint, just blind claim with no proof. I mean, it's all probability at the end of the day. Whether you have the volume divergence, momentum slowdown, liquidity footprint, whatever, if they all align, it's still probability. It's not guaranteed that just because all that lines up, your bias is gonna be correct. The reason why I call something overextended is because we had multiple days going in one direction, bullish, and then it got to a key level, which is again probability. I'm stacking up the confluence, and the candlestick pattern of a high test where there's a high wick, a long wick. Again, it's technical. Some people don't trade technicals. That's what I trade. The candles was smaller, which suggests the momentum for that day and is slowing down. And I was waiting for the lower time frames to change, which order flow to change. So it isn't a blind claim. It's something I've tested, I've back tested, and got sufficient data to suggest this year alone I've traded multiple times pullback moves, and I'm up trading that style. Seriously, mate, get your head out your own arse. Actually, back test and then forward test it. I have, Alexander. I have back tested it sufficiently and got sufficient data, and I'm currently forward testing it and documenting and putting it out here. Again, the results haven't been as good as I want, but I've been down 4%, and now I'm up 4% for this year, back to break even. Which every strategy has drawdown periods, and we're back to break even. So hopefully that continues, and we continue passing phase one. James, stop the reversal trades. Trade only with the trend. Pound has been fundamentally bullish for weeks. Should double down two shorts. Probability was never in your favour. It's gambling. I mean, it's gambling if you don't have data to suggest that you have long-term expectancy when trading a certain style. So I understand what you're saying when you say stop the reversal trades, because traditionally trend is your friend. That's what you're taught. And you want to go with the overall trend. And long-term, if you're playing longer-term moves, you want to go with the overall direction of the market. But sometimes reversals can be profitable, as I've shown this year. They've been one of my most profitable setups. And I've got the data as well through my back testing to suggest that it does have positive expectancy. It does have a lower strike rate, I'll concede. It does have a lower strike rate because, again, like you mentioned, you're going against the overall trend, but it can still be extremely profitable, and I wouldn't say it's gambling. Reversal trades are okay with day trading, but he's reversal trading on the higher time frame, which again you can do, but shouldn't be based on the fib. It's madness. Price action is king. Yeah, price action is king. I do use a lot of price action. Looking at the technically what price is looking at. Like if it's at a key level, what type of candlestick pattern has occurred, which could suggest, and again it's probability, it's not guaranteed, but has suggests slowdown, and I'll slowdown of momentum, and then I'll look on the lower time frames to look for a breakdown retest. That's one entry, but I can also look at the swing trading entry, which I've developed, got the data for, and I'm confident in. If you're going to take reversals, at least you need a super strong leg in the opposite direction. Yeah, I thought it was quite strong, Frankie. I thought it was quite strong in one direction. It sort of went, I think, if I can remember correctly, it was sort of multiple days to the upside, broke out of the previous high, and was multiple days to the upside at a key level. So for me, that is strong enough. Keep it up, bro. And I hear what you're saying, but 40 pips up, I'd still move stops to break even if you don't take money off the table. Yeah, I mean, Jay, that's absolutely cool. I mean, people trade differently, and that's the cool thing about trading. There's no one strategy, like I mentioned before. One strategy is going to make you all this money. It's like everyone trades differently. There's similarities and differences. My reason why I didn't take any money off the table at that point was because it's a pullback move, and my target is the 4-hour 50, which is the most optimum area where price will reverse and continue in the overall trend, because I was playing a counter trend move. Sometimes you'll get stopped out for break even losses, but a lot of the time it will go down and hit the full target. The reason why I didn't want to take any money off is because I didn't want it to affect my risk reward. I think the risk reward at the time for the full profit target was 1.5%. So if I'm taking $600-700 off the table and I'm risking 1%, it's actually effectively negative RR. So long term, you could be in trouble. So for now, it could have looked fantastic. I made another 1% or whatever, but long term, I'm going to be sat here saying I'm down on the account because my risk reward's out of whack. Keep up the good work. Love your risk management and mindset. Cheers, bro. Appreciate that. Which gypsy campsite did you get your vest from? I'm not sure, bro. I quite like the vest. Go to the gym, wear the vest. Look, yeah, but fair enough. Can we have an update on why you added the day trading strategy to the swing? In January, when you only got one trade, you made it a positive thing about patience and potential investors don't want you taking more trades. Have your views changed? So the reason why I've added the swing trading entry is something that the community have been working on for a while, but as I mentioned, I hadn't back tested this thoroughly myself, so I wanted to only implement it into my challenge account and my personal account when I have sufficient data, which is what I've been doing. So again, patience is important, and if you're changing your complete style, so I'm entering a completely different style of trading, changing the time frames, changing everything, changing the whole model, that's different. And people can do it, but for me, that's different. The reason why I like this swing trading entry is because it's exactly the same. You're looking at the same daily time frame that I would use for my daily directional predictions when I'm looking for my day trading entry. So the daily is exactly the same. The only difference is instead of waiting for the breakdown retest on the 1 hour, I'm entering before the initial momentum has come in. And it's more risky because the lower time frames hasn't changed trend. However, you have your stop higher, so it's protected more. It's above the daily high. But I mean, yeah, I appreciate what you're saying. Patience is important in trading, and waiting for high quality setups is extremely important. Some people in the community that I was in have took multiple low quality trades and are down, say 2%, because they've took really low quality trades. I've stuck and been patient and only looked for the best quality, which is why I haven't took as many trades. And I'm implementing this style because it's beneficial to the way I trade. It's exactly the same, except the entry is just getting in slightly earlier. No doubt his mentor was feeding the group absolute BS and taking no trades being a good thing. Everyone knows that frequency is very important. I mean, frequency is extremely important when trading, but only when you're frequently taking the same setup, so it can become mechanical, or a similar setup, having a similar bias and a similar entry model, because that way you can like track everything. You can look at the data. If you're taking completely different setups, you don't know the probability of when that specific setup is going to be profitable, or how much your strike rate is on this particular setup. No doubt he was feeding group absolute BS. No, he's a very renowned trader, been trading for many, many years, multiple years, has a very, very good track record with a large amount of personal capital, so not just prop firm capital. And he's been trading, showing all his results, broker statements, been showing everything. So, yeah, you are completely wrong on that one, unfortunately. Because like most new traders, he's just winging it. I mean, I'm not a new trader. My results need to be improved, and they are improving. But yeah, I'm not a new trader. I've been trading for a while, and I'm still working to improve. And I don't trade on impulse. I have a set strategy, set criteria, Kevin, and that's why I can mechanically backtest it and know that I have positive expectancy in data. That's what's helped me get out the 4% drawdown. Now I'm back at break even. Great to see another video, another upload. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Bro, you're never going to get a runner with a bull trend that big, especially the first sell-off. Even the retest is low probability. Yeah, I mean, again, for me, playing against trend is obviously more risky, which is why you need positive risk reward. And the more overextended it is, and the better the pattern, the deceleration on the higher time frame and the lower time frame to shift, and at a key level. When you confirm all these together, you can have positive expectancy in trading this style. I'm up for the year trading this style. So it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I completely understand that. A lot of people want to go with the overall trend, but for me, going against the trend and with the trend, I'm going with the 1 hour trend, and so I'm waiting for the 1 hour to confirm. But I'm going against the daily trend, which again, they can be very profitable. It's just not everyone's cup of tea. And I think that's it for this video. For the video I just uploaded. So yeah, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments and the interaction. I appreciate you guys a lot. Whether you like, some comments are very negative, but some comments are very positive. I don't care. I like the interaction. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone's watching the journey that I'm doing and wants to help, wants to be constructive, and I appreciate each and every single one of you that tunes in, wants to try and help me, and I do listen to the advice, I do read it, I do take it on board. But yeah, I'm currently still trading the same style as what I'm trading at the beginning. Hopefully we can get the funded account soon. The markets are looking incredible for the next week, so you'll get another video of me documenting the whole journey. And yeah, I appreciate the support, guys.